Hey, I'm Melanie Mills, Toasted Blonde. Today, I just got back from Maryland's Medical Cannabis Commission. I said it right, MMCC meeting, and I wanted to just kind of give you a quick meeting minutes. And I'm going to try and refrain from giving my opinion, just tell you what was discussed and what happened, and then maybe I can discuss these in separate videos, different issues and my opinions on it. But so let's go for it. The meeting was in Frederick, Maryland at 2 o'clock today, and it lasted about 2 hours. So the first thing that happened was we were given kind of reports, the status reports, and I'm gonna look at my notes and give you some of the numbers and things. So let me look at them. There are 700 providers, there's 20,000 registered users with about 8,200 pending users. There's about 200 to 400 new users signing up a day. Is users the right word? It sounds wrong. Patients signed up a day. There's about a 30-day wait to get approval. There are about 1,000 caregivers and about another 200 waiting for approval. And they hired some new staff, so they're hoping to get the numbers back down to 10 business days. They're moving offices, and also there are 14 growers and 22 operating dispensaries now, I believe, and there was 7 or so more approved today dispensaries. And it was really exciting. Everybody's clapping. Okay, so next we will say they talked about deli style. So apparently, haven't been there, the packages, the pre-packages are too much marijuana for people, so they're going to do it deli style, so they weigh the amount you want, and that's approved for Maryland. Later on there were some concerns with the questions about the deli style because in California they're making it illegal. All right, it was brought to talking about clinical directors. They're not voting on it, but it was just brought up for discussion. A lot of people think that yes, it should be medical professionals like doctors, and several people think that it should not be. They should just be people with a lot of information about marijuana. The insurance was brought up. If the dispensary was sued for some reason, a medical doctor would be under medical malpractice, whereas an individual without training and maybe a nurse practitioner would be under that kind of insurance. Anyway, that's one of the things that came up in discussion. The next thing was the discussion of CRISP and privacy of information and whether or not they should be putting the information in the database and have it accessible. Again, it's not up for vote, it's just a discussion. People talked about how they're really concerned about their privacy concerns. And a lawyer came up and discussed HIPAA and said that even though MMCC is acting like everything's protected by HIPAA laws, it's not really, because HIPAA's a federal program and medical marijuana isn't considered a legal federal drug or federal pharmaceutical. So really it doesn't fall under HIPAA, even if they're acting like it falls under HIPAA. The other thing was this, right at the end, somebody brought up this follow-up appointment and they talked about how there's a problem because, well, they're understaffed right now, and there's so many people quickly getting, within 5 minutes meeting with a doctor and getting a prescription, and they're not getting advice on how to use the marijuana. And now where do they get this advice on how to use the marijuana? It should be an initial appointment, or it should be a clinical director, or a follow-up appointment, or who gives this advice? One more thing. This issue kept coming up of out-of-state people being able to get marijuana and cross the border with it, and that was pushed aside for a discussion for another day. And there was one more concern brought up about the price of marijuana being very high and letting the free market take control, and obviously you need more growers, and the commission's looking into it. That's it. That was pretty much all the discussion that happened today in the meeting, and so that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll give you my opinions in another video, but that was it. Your quick meeting minutes from MMCC, Maryland Medical Cannabis Commission. Thanks for watching.